Hey folks, Dave here with another review. Up today is the Old Soldiers OS-02 Detective, which is TFC Toys rendition of Hound. Okay, there he is. There's the box. Inside the box comes this little styrofoam insert, which says TFC Toys. Open it and your figure was inside this box. I really wish they would have put some more money into the figure. I'm just being a little proactive here. There's the instructions, which were pretty much useless. So there's that. Came with the card. There it is. Real flimsy. Nothing too special about it. Here you go. It's the rendition of Hound. Right? Now, I don't know if it's supposed to be a masterpiece figure or what. But whoops, but there it is. I do know I've only found one other review of this figure online that was actually completed. A lot of the reviewers that reviewed this figure weren't very happy with it. One reviewer was, and he said it was the Studio Ox version or so forth. So there we go. It does have an option to pick up the shoulders like this, but to me it looks kind of goofy. It looks like the shoulders are dislocated, and it would make no sense because the connection joint would have to be way down here in order to move the shoulders. So it's just a goofy look. All right, put that there. It does come with a gun, nice chrome gun. Here, it does have an issue there where the cut sprue was still on there. Yeah, they really should have found some other place to put that sprue cut at, because that's just bad. But maybe Repro Labels will make some stickers for it. Here's his jerry can that becomes a weapon. Became super loose after I opened it one time. So there is that. And it becomes a weapon. Let's see. Using my sheet tool. There you go. And it's nothing spectacular. It's just black, silver. And just another way for them to put another weapon for Hound. He also comes with a small axe and a small shovel to put on vehicle mode. You transform this back because it's kind of a dumb weapon. Doesn't lock. And I mean, that's pretty weak after just one transformation. Alright, he does come with a missile launcher. Looks good. Goes up and down. Does rotate on that joint. Okay, you had to play with it a little bit because I didn't want to get on that joint. But here it is. Fires. And I just lost the missile, which flew that way. But it looks good. It looks decent. I like it. Alright, here he is. I do have to say I cheated on this figure. First off, I want to say thank you to my son John for buying it for me. He told me, Dad, pick something out, $40 for your birthday. I went ahead and did it, and I bought this figure. I am aware that several of him have been broken. And it's just little things that they should have done to the mold that would have fixed this. So I went ahead and did some changes. This shoulder bit here, one reviewer said if you loosen up the screw here, it should make this shoulder bit easier to go up and down. I went ahead and tried that. It didn't work. So I took the shoulder apart, and what it is, this shoulder piece slides into a post. So unscrewing that screw would have done nothing. Okay. What you have to do actually is go into that shoulder joint and scrape off a little bit around the edges to make it a little bit looser so that that joint will work or will move easier. And you still have to hold the shoulder, but it moves a lot easier than it did when I first opened the figure out of the box. One thing that really hurts this figure is this soft gray plastic here. Okay, this right there. Get my tool. This right here is made of soft gray plastic, and it doesn't give the shoulders enough support. I mean, look at that. They should have just left that whole sliding mechanism off, and it would have made the figure a whole lot better. Okay, he does go in and out. Shoulders do spin. Okay, I also put a little bit of grease there on those shoulders because they were tight also. Okay, and they do move up, elbow, and upper arm swivel. All right, does turn at the waist. If you set these tires right, it comes out super easy to turn. But if they're not, then they turn when you turn with the waist. Head is on a joint here. Can look up, can look down, and can spin 100%. And he does have light piping. And there you go. I mean, nice looking face. Nice silver. I don't know what this license plate is supposed to be about. I3R52, no idea. Okay, you raised up the hip skirts here, and he can go up. Oh, look, another piece, very loose. And he can go out. Joint ain't that strong, and he can go out. It does bend at the knee, and you get that. And he does have ball jointed, I believe they're ball jointed feet here, so you can bend them in and out, so you can set them in different stances. Boom, boom. All right, there he is. Now let me see if I can get this bad boy transformed. He keeps wanting to lean back. I don't know if I did something wrong here. Maybe I need to put the feet back. There we go. I hoped. Transformation for this thing is a bear. It is terrible, and you really need to do a couple things to fix it. All right, and I'll show you what I did once I get there. All right, first off, you want to get these arms, flip them around, open up this arm cover, go halfway like that, and then push it down. Don't know why they decided to do that instead of making the hand go all the way in, but hey, they did it. Flip the arm around. You need to push this in like so. Right, push it in like so. Whoops, like so. All right, now you can do the legs. It's a lot easier to do the legs. Flip this open, flip that around. You get the feet, and the feet tab on to these tabs right here. There's one there and one there. Okay, this thing also tabs onto it, but right now we're just worried about the feet. This goes down the back of the heel and becomes part of the bumper, so you gotta push it down, and you have to kind of move it around the plastic of the foot. And this also has a tab here which locks into there. Then this, see, has a slot. You see it, slot, and goes tabbed into this little tab here, and there. Same thing with the other leg. Okay, and tabbed there. Now these bits, these side joints, go down sideways, and you turn this thing around. Make sure you move that little gray piece off, because that's where the jerry can goes connected. One thing, one side locks and the other one doesn't. I don't know why. They just do. There you go, and you have it like that. Forgot, not there yet. All right, same thing with this. Start turning this sideways. Right, flip the tire out, flip this around, and it becomes the back of the Jeep. Go down and lock it in place. Sorry, I had a technical glitch there. Here you go. So back to the Jeep here, closed off, and hold off on that, because that's where we got B there. Okay, Untab these shoulders. These shoulders don't tab very well on here, so you're just gonna have to deal with it. There you go. And the hand fell down. No, don't fall down. Stay in your home. Alright, and they're untabbed. Then you come here, you untab this. Right? Then you untab this. Alright? Get these wheels out halfway. Go inside and push these panels out. Go to the other side, push this panel out. And that piece keeps flopping off. That becomes the back piece of the tire weld. Alright, pops right back in. There's the tires, Okay, now you're gonna go up all this way, and then there's these two pieces, 1 and 2. They're the exact same piece, but what happens, oh, I didn't do something right. Gotta untab the windows, untab, move the window to the side, untab the weapon thing, untab this, move this forward. Okay, sorry if I went a little bit faster, but that's how it is. Alright, now you come to here. You have it open. Now, my recommendation on these pieces is that there is a joint here. And I'll take a picture of what it looked like before. You see this bit here? This bit gives you a lot of trouble because it has this lip. See that lip? That lip causes so much trouble on trying to transform this figure back into robot mode and into robot mode. This lip right here gets caught and all this mess. Okay, so I went ahead and shaved one on it to test it, and it helped, but you're still creating a lot of pressure on the figure because you still have to bend the plastic out. So go ahead and start shaving this a little bit here. Okay, I shaved the other one. Because of the quality of the plastic of this figure, it's not very good quality. So it has a tendency of creating stress marks all over the place. So if you leave that lip on there, it's gonna eventually crack that cheap plastic that this frame is on. So you have to be aware of that. There was a little lip here that will get in the way of allowing this thing to transform right or easily. So what I went ahead and did, I got the X-Acto blade, and you can tell here, and I shaved off that lip. It really doesn't do much towards the figure to help it. It doesn't like hold anything in place. It's just there. I don't know why they went there. Okay. You'll start getting those out. Rotate them out. You come to the shoulder. Okay, and this joint right here, you kind of rotate. Hold on, move the head back. Forgot to undo the head. Okay, move the head back. Let's see, something's off. Beep, beep, beep. Okay, move the joint forward like so, and the arms are gonna go into this crevice that you just created. But make sure when you go put on the arms, because they're on a slider joint, that you need to turn this bit out and you need to turn this bit straight. Right? This bit right here needs to go straight because it needs to slide into that space. Come on. What'd I do? There we go. Okay. It's on a joint. It's on a slider joint. So once you get it in there, did I do this right? think that's right. Okay, there, it's straight. All right. See, and you just got to work that joint to get it straight looking. This cover piece then, whoops, slides out all the way there, and it's gonna slide like that. All right, let me boom this out. I'll work with the crevice here. Again, this joint rotates and you put the arm in. Ooh, that one was easier. Again, you see how it's crooked there? You just gotta straighten it out, and you'll see a little bit of the slider joint come out. So I mean, it's meant to come out that way, so it looks good. All right, now these bits are the pieces that I shaved off, and this is why. You're supposed to close them up over the thing, and because that lip that was there was getting stuck. Right, the lip would get stuck on the back of this arm panel. But now that that lip is gone, how's that? Look at that, easy schmeezy. And that removal of the lip just helped 100%. Okay, come over here. Make sure everything's in place. These panels will go down, and that will go up like that. And we'll mess with those panels here in a little bit some more. All right. Now, this arms have two little tabs here, and they just snap into the two little holes that were right here. And there we go. And you have the front almost done. Make sure you lift these panels up, outwards, untap these legs, right? And all they do is just kind of rotate out on the joint so that they're like that. Go to this joint. Okay, rotate out, and look like that, and then you just rotate them forward, right? And tab the legs together using their connection points. And in the back you'll see something like this. Right, there's one, there's two, there's three. Okay, the side skirts become the step of the vehicle, so there is that. Make sure this is up, and then once those legs are out like that, you just wiggle them close. There's one, there's two, closed and closed. All right, so that's closed. So that's what that looks like. Then once you finish that, you just rotate these back, and that's being hindered by that. Rotate this back, this snaps into that post there, and this kind of just snaps into place there. Okay, these panels that were up, they just slide down and they lock into the top of the knee covers, and there you go. Okay, you get the windshield, you move it forward. All right, then you get this bit, move the thing forward, the steering wheel. You grab these seats and you just kind of wiggle them into place because they don't really snap into anywhere. They just fit into the crevice that you created. All right, then this bit, what you do with that, let me put the seat down. You're gonna bend this soft plastic outwards and back at the same time, and it's supposed to, there we go, see that? So there is that soft plastic joint there. All right, let me close the steering wheel, the windshield, close the seats, and you move this seat there and this seat there. And this seat already has a big old stress mark. Some of the plastic on this, just a lot of stress marks. Should use better plastic, people. All right, this wheel you push down, and you'll see it right here. There's a little rounded tab, and the wheels just go onto it. One locks and the other one doesn't. See, the other one just doesn't lock. I don't know what they did there. And let me put this thing back in for the third time, second time, third time. And this bit, I did it backwards. Man. There we go. And that bit tabs into here. Where is it? Where are you? There. Well, it's supposed to tab into there. Let me move the tire forward. Maybe that's holding it. It has a little blocking thing here, tab, that just hits that front, and that's it. There you go. That's what it was. It's the tire. Hope it was the tire. There you go. There's one. And again, with the other one, I mean, there's the little tab there. And it just moves forward. Close that off. And tab this into place. Come on, tab. It tabs in there. I know it does. Put it in there myself. There we go. And it tabs in there. Okay, that closed, that closed, that closed. All right. And there he is. He rolls okay, but not all the tires roll at the same time because these joints are it's just weird. Then of course you can put your little can in there, or a gun or whatever, and then you could get the jerry can and put it here. But just nothing locks into place. Nothing really locks into place. I mean, look how weak this tire is. So, I mean, there you go. Now, oh, forgot to put these. Let's put this here. Get in your home. Get in your home. And it keeps popping off. There we go. All right. I understand the idea they're going for with this figure, but you know, I have to be honest here and say that a lot of these figures' issues and problems could have been fixed if they would have done some product testing. Get a bunch of 16-year-olds, 15-year-olds, and let them play with it. Let them put it together. Get a couple collectors, and the fixes I did were very simple. If someone would have actually gotten this and just played with it a few times, they would have noticed it and fixed it. Sending these figures to reviewers who are just going to let you, who are just going to glaze over everything and make it seem like it's the best thing since sliced bread, instead of bringing out the exact issues that could be fixed, would help. I mean, it's just sad. It's just sad. Again, I was happy my son bought me this figure. I just honestly believe that I got him to overpay for this figure. Now I feel like giving him $10 back. You know, I feel like, here, son, here's $10 back, because even at $40, it's not worth it. And for those folks who paid $100 for this figure, you're going to be disappointed. The joints are it's just weak. And then look at that. I mean, you can't even tell that front tire is moving. It's crooked. Look, it's not even touching the floor. How is it not touching the floor? It's on. I don't know. It's just weird. It just seems like they got it 80%, 75% there, and then say, oh, that's good enough. Let me just put this out and hope to get my $100 thing. Yeah, so it's very disappointing. I believe this figure should be $34.95, $30.95, you know, something like that, because of all the issues it has. I shouldn't have to go in there and shave off bits of plastic in order to get it to work properly, to do what it's supposed to do. Taking a lazy thing like doing this, I mean, that's just lazy. I don't know. And you know what's the sad thing is, even worse, is that I'm a Hound fan. I love Hound and I love Huffer as characters in Transformers, and I want to love this figure. I want to say it's the best thing since sliced bread, but it's not. It's lacking. It's just little things here and there that could have made it better, could have made it awesome, and they just dropped the ball. As for the other things, the shoulder bits are dumb. These reviewers, sometimes you gotta take what they say with a grain of salt. Personally, I'm just a guy like you, buying toys and enjoying them or trying to enjoy them, and we put a lot of emphasis on what some of these reviewers say, and you know, now I'm starting to think maybe some of these guys shouldn't be listened to. Maybe some of these guys should be, you know, you need to wonder whether or not they're getting paid to do some of this stuff. So other than that, that's pretty much it on this figure. At $40, I mean, you'll still be disappointed, but won't be as disappointed as if you paid $100 for it. So one quick thing, folks. This is why I removed that lip from that piece. When transforming back into robot mode, I had difficulty bringing the figure down, which is supposed to, see how it's supposed to bend right here or get right here? It gets stuck. That lip was getting stuck on that piece. So by my removing that piece, I'm able to easily bring it down. See? One little piece of plastic was causing all that issue there. Once that's done, I mean, here comes the arms. Arms and around. So I mean, that one little piece of plastic lip that I removed solved that issue right there. And the arms are easier to transform. It's still a mess, but I removed that lip. It doesn't do anything. It's hidden in the back. It's just remove the lip. It'll make the figure more enjoyable for you. Because that lip, I mean, I don't know. There you go. I mean, that's all I can say. Thank you for watching. Have a great afternoon, day, evening. If you have any questions, please leave them below. Please like and subscribe. And as always, God bless. Bye, folks.